Welcome to day 20 of the In Her Image podcast. Thank you so much for continuing on this conversation about the character traits of the Proverbs 31 woman. Today, we're talking about the powerful combination of a strong work ethic and joyful stewardship. We'll focus on Proverbs 31:24, which highlights the woman's industriousness, creativity, and dedication to serving others with her work. This verse calls us to approach every task with purpose and excellence, creating value not just for ourselves, but for others as well. Let's dive into today's verse where it reads, "She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies the merchants with sashes." Now let's explore how this verse speaks to us today. In Proverbs 31:24, we see that this woman is committed to using her skills for the benefit of both her family and her community. She's not just focused on providing for her household, but she also contributes to the broader economy by selling linen garments and supplying merchants with sashes. This verse shows her creative resourcefulness and dedication to creating something of value that serves others. Linen was a prized fabric in ancient times, and her ability to craft with such garments speaks to her skill, attention to detail, and commitment to excellence. But what stands out here is the attitude with which she approaches her work. It's not just about providing for her family, it's about making a meaningful contribution to her community, ensuring that her labor has lasting value. She doesn't simply view her work as a necessity, but as an opportunity to serve and create a positive impact. This mindset encourages us to infuse our work with excellence, not for recognition or reward, but for the satisfaction of knowing that we are creating value. When we embrace a spirit of joyful stewardship, we transform even the most mundane tasks into meaningful opportunities to serve, create, and bless others. God, as our creator, exemplifies the ultimate work ethic and joyful stewardship. From the beginning of creation, he worked with intention, care, and purpose. He didn't rush through his work. Instead, he took time to create the world with excellence, knowing that every detail would contribute to a flourishing and beautiful universe. God's creative nature shows us that our work isn't just about completing tasks, it's about the heart behind the work. Just as God's creation was done with care and excellence, we are called to approach our work with the same spirit of joyful stewardship. When we live with intention, creativity, and purpose in all that we do, we reflect God's heart and bring beauty into the world. To live in her image is to reflect God's dedication to excellence. Just as God delights in his creation, we too can find joy in our work, knowing that it has the potential to bless others and honor him. Our labor is not in vain. It is an opportunity to reflect God's goodness, serve those around us, and create lasting value. Our reflection question for today is, how can a strong work ethic enhance your sense of purpose? As you think about today's devotional, I encourage you to consider the areas in your life where a joyful approach to work could make a difference. Are there tasks or responsibilities you can approach with more intention, care, and love? Choose one task today, whether at home, work, or your community, and approach it with excellence, focusing on how it can serve others and bring purpose to your day. By embracing a mindset of joyful stewardship, you'll not only add value to your work, but also bring joy and fulfillment to those you serve. Thank you so much for joining me today for day 20 of the In Her Image podcast. I hope today's devotional encouraged you to reflect on how you can approach your work with excellence, creativity, and a spirit of joyful stewardship. Remember, your work, whether big or small, has lasting value when done with care and purpose. If today's message resonated with you, please share it with someone who might find it valuable. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, like it, and leave us a review. It really helps spread the message. I'd love to hear how you're embracing joyful stewardship in your work and daily life. So let's keep this conversation going. Reach out to me on social media or leave a comment below. See you tomorrow.